Welcome to Connect, powered by the Fulton County Department of Senior Services. I'm your host, Ladisa Onilagu. This show connects you to information, services, and programs that support healthy aging. Does the following definition sound like someone you know or someone you'd like to be? A person who freely, intentionally, or willingly undertakes, tackles, or offers a service. Perhaps some of you are familiar with this quote: unless someone like you cares a whole awful lot, nothing is going to get better. It's not. This line is spoken by the Onceler in the book, The Lorax, written by Dr. Seuss in 1971. Today, we are going to share stories about people who fit into this category of volunteerism and hopefully inspire you to get involved. You will hear from our AmeriCorps Senior Companion Program Coordinator, as well as a North Fulton Aging Services volunteer about the importance of helping others. As always, we'll share a delicious, healthy recipe during our Perfectly Seasoned segment, so stay tuned. We're back and glad to have you with us today on Connect. I'm your host, Ladisa Onilagu. Make independence a reality. If you've ever visited the AmeriCorps.gov website and the Senior Companion Program, you will see this slogan. Thanks to the AmeriCorps Senior Companion Grant, Fulton County Department of Senior Services is turning this slogan into a reality. The Senior Companion Program connects volunteers to seniors living independently. Betty Anderson is our first guest and will share more. Betty is a program coordinator with the Department of Senior Services. She has a bachelor's degree from Southern New Hampshire University in psychology with a minor in child and adolescent development. Betty came to Fulton County with lots of experience working with the seniors in Massachusetts Department of Children and Family Services for over 10 years and transitioned to the Department of Developmental Services for seniors before relocating to Atlanta, Georgia. Betty, thank you for joining us.
Oh, how are you today?
Very good.
Thank you for having me.
Well, Betty, share with our viewing audience why you're passionate about volunteerism.
I'm passionate because growing up in a family of law enforcement, my grandmother, who is, a big evangelist in the church, has shown me, how to humble myself and give back to the community. So, at my first job, working at the Boys and Girls Club, working with the kids and how they, just took to me. And I was just like, wow, this is great. So I decided to give back, be a big sister to some of the kids and do mentoring work. So from there on, I was just like, let me just continue to give back to my community, give back to the kids and, always giving back to my community. So volunteering is something that I do daily, even if I don't realize it, but it's something that I do daily. Just in the store, I'm volunteer to help. A stranger, just because that's just me. I'm always looking for the good in people and the good in myself to stay humble. So that's why I'm passionate about volunteering in this role that I'm in. I work hard to make sure that we are reaching everyone that we need to reach. So that's why I'm passionate.
Well, fantastic. It sounds like it's a part of your DNA, and you laid the groundwork for those who probably resonated with something that's just natural to you and the importance of giving back. So tell our viewers, what are the AmeriCorps Senior Companion Program goals?
So the AmeriCorps Senior Companion goals were created to, provide companionship and support to other seniors that's in the homes, just to give them extra assistance with in-home support or in the community. So overall, the main goal is to gain their independence, just so that, they can know how to reintegrate themselves back out into the community, making sure that they have resources and that without one day not having a volunteer, that they will be able to handle these tasks on their own, independently, and being safe while they're out there doing it. So the goal was to share these resources by utilizing other seniors in the community to work with other seniors in the home to get them to understand there's resources out there, making sure that we're connecting with them, giving them just the life skills again, experiences of learning how to adapt back to the community and just, a healthy support system.
Okay, so what are the responsibilities once a senior becomes a volunteer? And Betty, what can volunteers expect to experience?
The number one responsibility is upholding the senior companion handbook and the guidelines of the program is, making sure that you are respecting the client's confidentiality, all the HIPAA, all the expectations that we all will have as a full-time job. It's the same thing as, taking on the responsibility of our role that we are in, as well as a volunteer, taking on a service assignment, agreeing that, I will fulfill these duties of meeting with my senior twice a week or whatever the schedule that they say they will do, that they accept it and sign on to. Wearing that American volunteer badge as a badge of honor, saying I'm here to volunteer and I'm going to give you the resources that you need, with compassion, empathy for the seniors that they're serving, as well as making sure that they follow through with the background check, the fingerprint check, the orientation, the ongoing trainings. So those are the ongoing responsibilities that they will have throughout their duration.
Okay, and so ownership is key. It's good to hear that there are some tools that will be provided to volunteers, and then they will commit to upholding that. What are some of the benefits to both groups, the senior volunteers and the seniors receiving companionship?
If the program and the volunteers are following, the expectations of the program, the benefits is gaining, a loved one again. We have seniors that are home that don't have anyone, they just by themselves. They're gaining a good friendship, a long life friendship. Benefits of being reintegrated to resources and learning how, yesterday I received a call from a volunteer thanking me, Fulton County and AmeriCorps for this program because she was lonely. So that was I was just like, wow, that's just great. She was like, I'm glad you guys promoted this. You could put this out there. I needed this. And I can support someone else that need, the company as well as I do. So that is the biggest benefit. It has a positive outcome. As I've been working with volunteers, the stories that I have gotten back from the seniors that's receiving the support is that, thank you, I needed this. I've been going to my medical appointments by myself. It's good to have someone beside me. So the positive reinforcements from the volunteers, the wisdom that they're both giving each other is amazing. So the benefits are great when it's executed the way it's supposed to and upholding everything that the program stands for. I mean, it's nothing but a positive outcome for everyone, even us.
Yes, yes, it is. Yeah. Well, thank you, Betty, so much for your time with us today. I believe that your information will be a call and a charge to those who may be experiencing isolation or feeling lonely and can definitely give back and serve in this capacity. So we appreciate you being our guest.
Thank you for having me. Appreciate you guys.
Okay. Up next is Perfectly Seasoned with Brandy Coffee, Nutrition Coordinator with the Department of Senior Services. We'll be right back.
My name is Brandy Coffee. I'm the Nutrition Coordinator for Fulton County Senior Services. Today with Perfectly Seasoned, I will be preparing for you a banana smoothie at 360 calories. It's farmers market season and you'll be getting a lot of fresh fruits and vegetables. It's a great way to prepare a healthy breakfast for yourself. You can also freeze these fresh fruits and veggies to prepare yourself something quick, easy in the morning. Instead of having cow's milk, I have a walnut milk. I also have strawberries, blackberries, blueberries, chia seeds, which is a great source of fiber and minerals and antioxidants. And then I also have a creamy almond butter, and that's also another great source of protein. You can choose to sweeten it. I have today with you agave, which is a light sweetener, and a banana. So I'm going to be using 1 cup of walnut milk. Okay. And then I'm going to include my blackberries. And that's a 1/2 cup of blackberries. I'm also going to be 1/2 cup of strawberries, which is close to 3 pretty large size strawberries. 1/2 cup of blueberries. 2 tablespoons of chia seeds. And I'm also going to include 1 tablespoon of almond butter. Of course, can't forget our banana. One tablespoon of agave, and this is optional. And off to the blender we go. So this is just in time for our farmers market, and you will receive fresh fruits and fresh vegetables. This is something that you can easily prepare by freezing these vegetables and freezing these fruits to take out in a portion-sized bag and make a quick smoothie for yourself in the morning. I hope you enjoy. Have a wonderful day.
Welcome back. Our entire show is dedicated to volunteerism and its impact. Joining us now to continue the discussion is Georgianne Smith. Ms. Smith is a volunteer with Senior Services North Fulton, an aging services contractor for the Department of Senior Services. She has volunteered with North Fulton for nearly 10 years and has participated in several of their volunteer programs, including Meals on Wheels, Friendly Visitor, and Meals on Wheels for Pets. Mrs. Smith, thank you for joining us today.
Hi, thank you for having me.
When and why did you get involved in volunteerism?
Well, I worked full-time until around 2010, and I took early retirement from my job. I'd always wanted to volunteer, but it was hard to find time with a full-time job and raising children. And I took care of my elderly mom who lived in another state. When I took early retirement, her health was declining. And so I spent a lot of time taking care of her. And it was important for her to be self-sufficient and do everything for herself that she could. And she wanted to stay in her home that she lived in for 60 years, where she raised her kids. And while it was frustrating for me, I realized that it was important to her for her to be self-sufficient. So when she passed away, I was a little lost, and I was looking for something to give back. And I had a friend who had been doing Meals on Wheels probably for about 25 years. And when she told me about it, it just connected with me. And I just felt like this is what I'm supposed to do. I just felt like it was a natural fit for me, that I had a connection with seniors. I understood kind of what their needs were to stay independent. But at the same time, they needed help with grocery shopping, or preparing meals for themselves, or just getting nutritious food every day, or companionship, friendship, transportation to their medical appointments, even help with their pet food and taking care of their pets. So I started in 2014, and I probably do 6 or 7 Meals on Wheels routes a month, maybe 14, 15 hours a month, I guess. It's just a good fit for me, and I just can't tell you how much I enjoy it. So
you've painted a very good picture for anyone who might have been on the fence, but you probably helped them check off the boxes of being flexible, how many hours, or just thinking about it, and kind of nudging them along as they're considering this. There was something you mentioned about pets, and that's a great segue into my next question. Some of our viewers may have never heard of Meals on Wheels for Pets. What is this service and how do you support?
Well, I think most of us know how important our pets are in our lives, right? So they give us love, devotion, support, companionship. They're a part of our families. And it's really no different for the seniors. Their pets are probably more important to their daily lives, and they're constant companions. But it does become more difficult for them to be able to take care of them and feed them, both from a standpoint of shopping, affording pet food, cat litter, things like that. So I think this program recognizes how important and therapeutic really it is, the relationship is between our seniors and their pets. So every month there's a team of people that procure all of the dog food, cat food, treats, cat litter, deliver it to the office. And then there's a team that sorts it into different routes. And then there's a team of volunteers that deliver it once a month. So I've kind of been involved in every aspect of that. I was the cat litter purchaser for a long time. And for our seniors, it's just so important to help them feed and take care of their pets. And like I said, it's just so satisfying to see their gratitude and how much they love their pets.
Yes, yes, excellent. Thank you so much. Wonderful program, and I'm glad that North Fulton is doing that, and you're a part of it. Ms. Smith, what is the Friendly Visitor Program, and why is it so significant?
The Friendly Visitor Program is where volunteers are paired with a senior who may need extra help. Possibly they don't have family in the area or anyone to really help them out with certain things. The important thing is that it develops into a very special relationship between the volunteer and the senior. And it makes a huge impact on their lives and ours, of course. But I was a friendly visitor for a woman that lived in Roswell, and about twice a month, I would go and pick her up, and she had her favorite breakfast place and lunch place. So we would start by having breakfast or lunch, and then we would usually go grocery shopping, buy all of her groceries for the month. Sometimes I would take her to get a haircut. Sometimes we'd go to the mall. Sometimes she might just ask me to stay and maybe help her with a chore at her house, clean out a closet, that kind of thing. Or maybe just sit and visit. So like I took my grandchildren over there one day and, just let her meet them and be around small children. And then we'd always celebrate her birthday, and I would bake cornbread for her because she loved Southern cornbread. And
I do too.
It just develops into this strong relationship, and it's beneficial for both of us, obviously.
Yes. Is there anything else? And you shared a great bit for our audience to take away from this show and hopefully begin volunteering. But is there anything else you'd like to share?
I just can't say enough good things about Senior Services North Fulton. I really think they're an excellent organization. They truly care about helping seniors and improving the quality of their lives. And like you said, most people know about Meals on Wheels, that part of it, but there's so much more between the pets, the friendly visitor. They have a transportation group that helps arrange for transportation for the seniors to go to their medical appointments. And really, it's all about helping seniors stay independent and be self-sufficient and maintain that dignity as they age, and just be proud of what they can do on a daily basis, but also helping them with the things that they do need help with. It sounds cheesy, but I think that I get more out of it than I give, actually. But I've made some amazing friends and developed some amazing relationships. And I'm happy to be an ambassador for Senior Services North Fulton.
We're very happy that you're an ambassador and that you've joined us today. Very grateful.
All right, thank you.
All right. We'll be back with closing thoughts. We're so glad you shared your time with us today. I'm hoping that you will share your time with Fulton County seniors in the future. How? By becoming a volunteer, either with the AmeriCorps Senior Companion Program or Senior Services North Fulton. There are even more opportunities to serve with South Fulton Senior Services or at one of our 4 multi-purpose senior facilities. We exist to support independence, health, and delay cognitive decline through programs for seniors and caregivers and the community. We do this by providing programs in group and individual settings through preventive, intervention, and supportive services. We welcome your feedback and the opportunity to speak with you further about these and more services. For more information about these programs and our department, contact us at 404-613-6000 or email us at seniorservices@fultoncountyga.gov. You may also follow us at Fulton Info. I'll leave you with the following statement by Arthur Ashe. Start where you are. Use what you have. Do what you can. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time on Connect, powered by the Fulton County Department of Senior Services.